one last video coming from Kaupungin Alla. I finally finished the Better Living update. Unfortunately, I couldn't do everything that I wanted to do with the updates, primarily because some things weren't just not working. But you know, I still made a few little minor adjustments to some of the stuff. So, for example, there's a little bit more decoration in the area now. So you know, you got some drapes up there, you got some moss here. Their faces are still buggered, but I've tried many things to fix that and nothing. So I gave up. But you know, so you know, you can see down there, there's a little bit more decoration in each and all the rooms. So we're gonna go and first off, we are going to go to the hair of the dog. This place, the hair of the dog. So, obviously with Ragnarok, he's still the same. He hasn't changed himself. Now, unfortunately, she's kind of standing on the table. So we're going to come back to Laululinin 2. I still don't know why I called her that name for. I can't pronounce it for buggery. So we're going to come back to her in a bit because her AI is kind of buggered up a little bit. That happens every now and then, but it should fix itself. I don't know why it does it, it's just where the game places her for some bloody reason. But what we are going to do, which there has been one thing that has been it since the beginning, but yet in each past update we were still never able to unlock it, which was the trap door. Now, you can now unlock that trapdoor with the trapdoor key. But as you can see, there are two notes here. We have letter and we have fancy cheeky investigation. So first off, we're going to read the first one that's been in here since the beginning, because this note here is part of the Better Living update. So we're going to look at this one. Last night was so much fun. Outside under the moonlight, just fooling around in the fountain. The past few months have been amazing though. You've made me feel alive again and important to this world. I know that you want to keep what we have between us a secret from the others for the time being. Just know that when you are ready to let the others know that I will be there by your side to support you all the way. No matter if the return or the dragons are a sign of the end times, I will always be by your side to hold you, whether it's going into the longing dark or endless light. With all my love, Songbird. Who is Songbird? Alright, so let's go and have a look at fancy cheeky investigation. You know that trapdoor in Odin and Freyr's room, and how it's always locked? Well, I've managed to find the key to it. I was wondering if you wanted to go and check it out, Songbird. Because I mean, come on. It's got to be something special locked away under that door. I've only ever seen Freyr and Odin use it. I mean, they must get up to something in there, right? I mean, they are married and all that. And we're trying for a child. Let alone this place has no doors to keep out peering eyes. So I reckon they must get up to some naughty things in there. You know what I mean? Meet me tonight after everyone in the house has gone to bed and we can go and check it out. You never know. We could have a little fun ourselves. Love, Elsker. There's a bit of cheekiness going on here. But it seems like Elsker's gone on a holiday somewhere. Okay. Well, Elsker's gone on holiday. Now there is supposed to be someone in here called Elsker, but I don't think she's loaded in because of maybe there's something going on with the load order. So if any other problems occur, I will quickly sort out the load order. Alright, so we are going to speak to this person again. This person who's got a really hard to pronounce name.
Yes?
Now, can I make a request? What would you like to hear? What should we hear? Let's go. Age of Aggression.
Only true Imperials request that one.
No, I'm a Tetra, so doesn't make any difference.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Now, unfortunately, she does have a slight pathing issues sometimes. I don't know why. I think it depends on when you speak to her, because she's trying to go for a day, even though there is nav mesh all around here. Like, I'm gonna move you. I'm gonna move you. No, no, go that way. Not into the table. It's hardly worth you singing now.
We drink to
Oh, there you go.
to the days
God.
come and gone, for the
She
age
must
of
be
aggression
drunk.
is
She must have
just
drunk too much of
about
this bloody
done.
stuff here. Told it.
We'll drive out
Must
the
be good.
storm
I'm gonna
close
take
and
a bottle.
restore what we own.
Ready, boy.
With our blood and our
Nice
skill,
song.
we will take
Nice song.
back our
Nice
home.
voice. So, if you can't
Down
work
with
it out,
Ulfric, the killer
this
of
person
kings.
here is
On the
supposed
day
to be
of your
Songbird.
death, we will
So
drink
obviously
and
there's a
we'll
bit
sing.
something a bit going on between her and the
We're
owner of the
children
tavern.
of Skyrim, and we
So,
fight all our
a
lives.
bit of
And when
cheekiness.
Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Okay, so we got. So now also we have
This
new
land is
items.
ours, and we'll see it wiped clean
Oh,
of
I
the
gotta wait for
scourge
the
that
Songbird to
lies
shut up now.
amid our hopes and our dreams.
You done? You done? You finished? After it took you a million years to bloody start? Right? Oh, she's playing the flute now. Okay, so. Also added in with the Vet Living update, there has been 4 new items added to the merchants apart from Elsker. So Trillo's got one, Lucius has got a new item, Frey has a new item, and Tauron has a new item. So first of all, we're going to go to Trillo. Hmm? Yes. Hmm?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I'm coming here to buy your weapon. So her unique weapon that you can only get from her is this, Blood Diamond. Now damage is going to obviously alter between player. Mine's doing 8-1, on yours it might do a little bit more, it might do a little bit less, it all depends. But Blood Diamond absorbs 10 points of health, burns the target's 30 points, targets on 5 take 8 damage, absorb 15 points of stamina. Now it doesn't tell you how long the absorbs are going for, but they go on for about, if I remember correctly, they go on for about 5 seconds each. So they don't go on for like a massive amount of time, but they go on for a little, you know, a little short time. Like a very measure. So next we need to go to Tauron. Hello, Mr. Tauron.
Good afternoon. Everything I've got on display, really.
So not a lot then. Now for Tauron, you want to go to Apparel, and we're going to go down to near the bottom, and we're looking for this, the Black Mirror. Resist magic by 30%, resist damage by 30%. So obviously this is based off the Ethereal Shield. Thank you very much, Tauron.
Until next time.
So we're going to have a look at those. So we've got Blood Diamond, and we have the Black Mirror. Now, when you're in this kind of view, the Black Mirror is the model that it is. But when you go into first person, for some reason, the model goes back to its original Ethereal Shield look. And I've looked everywhere on the creation kit to change that, and there's no particular model for the first person view for the Ethereal Shield, so I haven't been able to change its texture. But in this view, you can actually, when you're in third person view, you can actually change the texture. And then obviously you have the Blood Diamond. Right, so next we are going to go off to Lucius. Alright, Lucius. So,
Yes.
now Lucius has the most expensive... Yeah, Lucius has the most expensive item out of the lot, and it is quite costly. So we got Band of Creation. Now it is valued at 18,374 gold, so it's bloody expensive. But there's a reason why. Created potions are 75% more powerful, increases enchanting skill by 75 points. Weapons and armor can be improved 75% better. So there is a good reason why it's so expensive, as you can see. So we're going to buy that. Thank you very much, Lucius.
Till next time.
And for the final one, we need to go to Freya, just over here. Hello, Newt. Have you down there, Newt?
Hi there.
Hi there, Newt. Right, but we need to go to Freya.
Take a look.
I shall. And for Freya, we will need to go to books. Don't ask me why she has a copy of her case notes, because she doesn't have it in her inventory, which is really strange. Why she has a copy? Spoopy. But we want to go down and we want to find Lover's Bond. Call Odin to fight by your side for 3 minutes. Alright, I shall.
Farewell.
So, we get ourselves a new spell. We shall learn that, and we'll give a quick demonstration. So where are we? Where are we? Bum 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 bum. Lover's Bond. Put it in the left hand. So this is obviously a basic conjuration spell, but it doesn't cost anything to cast. So you can cast it as many times as you like, technically. And then you just go boop. And then there we are. We have Odin. He will fight for you for 3 minutes. And he is basically set up to be quite a strong fighter, especially with the weapon that he has, which is a ebony battle axe. But I know it sucks being dead, doesn't it? But yeah, so he's set up, he's got like a lot of the two-handed perks, especially when it comes to do with the battle axe itself. So in a straight out melee fight, he will, I would say, he could be quite useful. And so now we are going to go to where the trapdoor is, which is right here. Because now we have the trapdoor key, we can finally go to the parlour. And here we are in the parlour. So there's a few extra things. There's a few things in here you can do. Now, obviously, over here there's obviously a pole and a single chair. Obviously, you can guess what this was used for. Now, this part, there's no benefit to this part, but say for example, you wanted to go and have a nice time having a dip in the pool. You know, have a little sit down in the spa. Now, what happens if you forgot your swimwear? Well, not to worry, because if you come over to here, we have the Dress of Woe, which we're going to take that, and we're going to look at that in a short bit. But we also have the Lingerie Dresser. Now, if you can remember, in the Phoenix Spire, there was those lingerie sets. Now, the Lingerie Dresser here follows on the same principle. There's 3 different designs, with each set working to a specific race. So Altmer is High Elf, Argonia is Argonian, Bosmer is Wood Elf, Dunmer is Dark Elf, Elsewhere is Khajiit, and the non-specified ones are for Nords, Bretons, Imperials, Orcs, and Redguards. But the only difference is that these ones this time are enchanted. They all got the same enchantment. So we have prices are 50% better, Wearer is muffled and moves silently, illusion spells cost 50% less to cast, and stamina regenerates 75% faster. So we're going to take that, we're going to take that, and we're going to take that. Is that right? Then we're going to get ourselves set up in a nice lit area so we can do another little fashion show.
1, 2,
3.
dream.
Here we are with the first one. This is the Dove lingerie set. So, you know, this one's kind of based off the Whiterun banner. You know, so that it's a more lighter colour. It's a lighter coloured one. So once again, that is the Dove set. Then we also have the Evernight set, which is a sort of a more, obviously more darker coloured one. You know, so for those who want to have a bit more of a darker coloured, basically underwear or swimwear or whatever you want to call it. And then for the last one, we have the Silk Sky, which personally myself is my favourite one. Yeah, you got a nice blue number with a fancy pattern on the back. So, now that we got her in the correct kind of attire, now this works in this one over here, as well as this one over here. So, if you were to come into here and sit on the bench, you know, like any other stone bench. But these stone benches work in a slightly different way. So as you can see, if you go now down to here, I have the rested. Now that's not because I've slept. I haven't slept before this. I got this rested by sitting on the stone bench. So now when you get up from the stone bench, obviously backwards for some reason, you will still have that perk, and it lasts for 8 hours, but you can get that from just sitting on either that stone bench or that stone bench or any of the stone benches on this side over here. So, you know, there's a little bonus there. Over here we got a relaxing table. It's supposed to be like a massaging table, but it's only just for relax, but you can do the same again. It's not rest how long, bada bing bada boom. Or you have the conventional bed. Well, I say conventional. There appears to be some kind of like shackles on the bed. There you go. Yeah, you can open them. Now, that's a bit suggestive now, isn't it? Shackle on the bed. Gotta wonder what Odin and Freya were getting up to. But there is also another benefit down here. If you were to come to this statue here, we have drink spa water. So we're going to drink that. The spring water cleanses your body. So if you were going to look at your active effects, if you go and look at, so you got purify, cures diseases, increases health by 100 points for 8 hours, stamina regenerates 100% faster for 8 hours. You know, so it's a nice, you know, it's just a little bonus blessing that lasts for 8 hours and increases your health, increases your stamina regeneration, and cures any diseases that you have. So, you know, it's a nice little beneficial thing. And now for the last thing for this room, we shall have a look at the Dresser of Woe. Now, the Dresser of Woe the unique look only works on female characters. There's no male model because this was supposed to belong to Freya. So it kind of makes sense that a female would have a unique look, but the male wouldn't because it was never meant to be worn by a male in the first place. But the Dress of Woe is a light armor. On my file, it's armor rating of 50, but again, that may vary depends on your character's stats. Destruction spells cost 30% less to cast. Enemy power attacks will stagger the attacker, so you know that you will have, you know, they might sort of get deflected a little bit and stagger back a little bit, and a bit more frequently. One-handed attacks do 50% more damage. Increases enchanting skill by 100 points. Increases magic resistance by 20%. So it's not bad, especially if you want to do any enchanting, because just to show you before we carry on. Okay, so at the moment my enchanting is on 62. So if I was to put on Band of Creation and the Dress of Woe, you can now see my enchanting has gone up to 237. Now I did a little test on this earlier, and naturally by increasing my enchanting a little bit, some enchants that I was making was say going up by up to 34%. With it like this, it goes from 34% strength to 76% strength. and that's without any of the extra perks added on. So I mean, I got this, but that's not at its full strength. I got that, but even these were stronger, yet they aren't. I don't have that perk. So the Band Creation and the Dress of Woe is probably not a bad combination. But here we are with the Dress of Woe. So, you know, it's another unique little number for female characters only by design. I mean, you can wear it as the male character, but it will just turn out looking like, if I remember correctly, a piece of fur armor. It won't have this look. It'll just look like a normal piece of fur armor. So this one is exclusively for the ladies, primarily. Exclusively for the ladies. So that is it for the parlour. So you got some benefits for down here. So you get some benefits from the spa, you get some benefits from the sleeping on the bed. Unfortunately, not using the bed for other things, there isn't a benefit for that, unless you've got certain mods on PC, maybe. You got a beneficial spa water fountain that you can drink from. You got a nice little table to relax on. There's new lingerie sets, there's new art, there's a new armor for female, there's new items to be brought and used. The place has a little bit more decoration. Now, maybe wondering what the music is, or has been. I don't know if it's still playing, but what the music has been playing in the background. Now, unfortunately, for PS4, due to limitations set by Sony, for example, I can't put new music in. I have to use what in-game music there is. But I've recently uploaded this to Xbox and PC, and they have music in. Now, the first track you heard at the beginning of this video is the ones that are in the PC and Xbox mod. But the second track you've heard in this video was one that I was going to use, but decided to not use that particular track. But since you can't get it on PS4, I thought I would put it in this little video for anyone who's watching this, who plays it on PS4. At least you get to hear what music track the Xbox version and the PC version got with their version of Kaupungin Alla. But that is it. Now, obviously, throughout this entire walkthrough series, there have been some things that I haven't read, like the engravings. I haven't read all of Freya's book. You know, there's a few things I've missed out, but that's primarily it's been the reading materials that I've missed out. So, if you haven't read them, you can go and read them in your own time. If you have read them, remember this is an update, so Freya's book would have been updated once more, so then it will have a little bit of an ending to the book, which has a bit of a bittersweet ending, I'd say. But that's it for this little video. Hopefully this one hasn't been as long as the others. Hopefully this one's been a little bit shorter, but I just wanted to give one last little bonus video to Kaupungin Alla now that the final update has been released. And so I probably won't be doing anything else to the city itself. If I do, it will be mainly to fix any potential bugs that people pointing out to me and stuff like that. But apart from that, that is it. If you've been playing on the mod throughout the whole time and been waiting for this last update to come out because you're thinking, oh, we'll see how it ends, then hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're watching this just to get a rough idea of what the mod is like, I will leave a link in the description to the first two videos if you want to try and get a bit more of an idea before either downloading, or if you've already downloaded it but you're wondering if there's anything you've missed. Again, there will be links in the description below to the videos themselves, to part 1 and part 2. And if you haven't downloaded it yet but you're watching this, then why are you watching this? Go and download it now. Stop the video, go download the mod, play it for a little bit, and then come back. And I come back to this point, because this is the end. So, please remember to like and subscribe, and to share this video with some of your friends. And remember to, check out some of the other videos on my channel. Pretty much all my videos have been put into their own playlists. I have 2 Skyrim playlists. I have my original series on Skyrim, and I have the Skyrim Revisited, which I'll probably link both of those at the end, because why not? So, until then, I'll see you all later.